Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review and demo on their Jordana Quick Brow Micro Pencil. I don't know how new this is, but it was funny because somebody had actually mentioned it to me in my Snapchat and she was like, have you tried this brow pencil? I was like, I have not. And I hadn't seen it from Jordana, or like I maybe haven't looked and it didn't catch my attention. So I was like, you know what, next time I go to the Jordana section, I'm going to check it out. And they had it at my Walgreens. You can get Jordana products from Walgreens or the Jordana website. I think also Kmart, and then there's like another store that I'm not familiar with. It's not in the Chicago area, but if you go to the Jordana website, they'll let you know everywhere you can find their products. This comes out to about $3.99, so I was like, okay, affordable, let me check it out. I got mine in the shade light brown, 01 light brown. I feel like maybe I would have gotten, I wasn't sure between like light brown or a taupe, because I will say the light brown is definitely on the warmer side. It's got a bit of like a kind of like a red tinge to it, like it's a little bit warmer. I would have preferred something a little bit cooler, and honestly I was like, you know what, should I come back and get a different shade? But I honestly don't want to. A couple things about this pencil. So the formula, it definitely is a creamier formula. So for everybody it's different. You either prefer creamy. I'm not much of a creamy formula like pencil fan. I prefer something that has more of a waxy texture. I just feel like you get the hair-like strokes a little bit better, just a little bit easier to work with. It does come with a spoolie at the end. I do like that, you know, it's like a micro brow pencil. You can kind of roll up. Not a big fan of the spoolie. I feel like it doesn't do really much for me. It is creamier, and honestly the reason why I wouldn't recommend this pencil is because yes, it's $3.99, but it's really not worth it. I feel like because it's so creamy, like as you're drawing your eyebrows in, it's just like the product's just instantly going away. It's being used up. It's like it's melting into your eyebrow, and honestly every time I've done my brows using this product, I've kind of had to roll it up and roll it up and roll it up constantly, because it's like the product is melting. It's being used up so quickly. Not only that, you can only roll it up so far because you're like, okay, well, I don't want to keep rolling up, so let me roll it up a little bit more, even though it's not that much, and then the product breaks off, which kind of tends to happen sometimes with like Jordana lip liners as well. If you've ever used their lip liner, same kind of situation. If you roll it up too much with the eyebrow pencil, so I was like, what the heck? And honestly, I've used this product 3 or 4 times. It's like my 4th time using it. And I just barely made it for the kind of demo version. So I did this brow first, and then I was doing this brow, and as I was like just made it, as I just finished up my left brow, I used it all up. Just like that, in like 3 or 4 tries of using this product. And I just got my brows freshly done, and honestly when I get my brows freshly done, I feel like I don't need that much product. It's just so much easier to use, and I don't know, I used it all up. And I feel like in general, because it's so creamy, sometimes what I don't like with creamy products is that when you're kind of trying to draw it onto your brows, the way that it kind of lays on your hairs, it kind of like lays them down, and then it just like becomes like a kind of like a glue. So it's hard when you try to spoolie them because they all like kind of smush together, and it isn't very natural looking. So I'm not a big fan of that as well. And then another thing, I feel as though it doesn't last very long. I wear this throughout the workday, and I just feel like halfway through my brows are gone. Like I need to redraw them in, or I just need to honestly use a different brow product, because it's just honestly for $3.99 I'd rather go ahead and spend $6 on, say, like the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil for $6. Spend $2 more, and that pencil's gonna last you such a long time. It's not only in the actual product, it's gonna last you a long time, but on your brows it's gonna last you all day. So I'd rather spend $2 extra, because honestly, in order for one of these to last, like any brow pencil, you're gonna need like 5 or 6 of these, and it's just not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be long lasting. You're gonna have to redraw your brows throughout the day. Unless you're like me, you're just like, alright, whatever, we're reviewing this and it's just not working, and I don't really care. I'm not gonna redraw my brows. Who am I gonna redraw my brows for? I'm at work. I don't care. But if you're spending your money, honestly, I would say skip this and maybe try something else. I don't know, maybe for me, I mean, I don't really have like oily skin. I have dry skin, so that wouldn't really, you know, kind of be a factor in the fact that it's like melting off or anything. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the formula. I wasn't a big fan of the product. I wasn't a big fan of the amount of the product. you know, it's a couple different things. If anything, if I would have liked it, I probably would have tried another color that I would have preferred a little bit better, but I didn't want to spend $4 more on a product that's just gonna last me like 4 shots, and probably even less if I would have retouched throughout the day. So sadly, the Jordana Quick Brow Pencil was not my favorite. I was excited, another drugstore affordable like micro brow pencil. I love these type of pencils. A lot of the different drugstore products have been coming out with them. I'll link down below. Some of my favorites are definitely the NYX micro brow pencil, and then especially the LA Girl, the Shady Slim Brow Pencil, because that's $6, even more affordable than my favorite NYX. There's a couple other ones, L'Oreal, Maybelline, they have those as well. So there's definitely some options out there. This was not my favorite. If you've tried it and you've liked it, definitely comment down below and let me know like maybe why you liked it a little bit better than like other ones. I wonder if there's someone who's really enjoying it, and if you tried some of the other ones, and let me know how they compare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and demo. I'll link down below in the description box some more brow pencil reviews and demos for you guys to check out. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.